I have never failed on a mission, Commander.
Forget about the spy who loved me, and make way for the spy who broke the glass ceiling.
What would you do without me?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 fictional female spies in movies.
Susan Cooper, I'm with the CIA.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable, badass female spies from films. While they may not be officially known as secret agents, at least part of their jobs must include the act of espionage.
You're faced with an assassin. What do?
I take out my gun and I would shoot.
You don't have a gun.
I did until you took it.
Bang, you're dead.
No, I'm not.
Bang, you're dead.
We won't be including assassins like Jane Smith from Mr. and Mrs. Smith, even if they do have a lot in common with spies.
Any last words?
The new curtains are hideous.
Goodbye, John.
And we'll be excluding characters based on real people like Mata Hari, a suspected double agent spy from World War I.
You're a strange boy who loves you.
Do you?
Number 10. Vanessa Kensington, Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery.
You can address me as Agent Kensington.
Oh, come on.
All right then, Vanessa.
She's a parody of a Bond girl, with her amazing good looks, unrealistic fighting skills, and improbable attraction to Austin Powers. But she's also smart and an excellent spy.
I'm gonna need you to sign these release forms.
Release forms?
Well, yes, you're not officially working for the Ministry of Defense, and these forms indemnify the Ministry against any mishaps that may occur in the line of duty.
Austin has been frozen, to be unthawed should his nemesis Dr. Evil ever return, and Vanessa is the one who helps him readjust when that event comes to pass.
Mr. Powers, my job is to acclimatize you to the 90s.
With her weapon of choice, a Desert Eagle, and her shiny futuristic silver outfit, Vanessa saves a day more than once and proves she isn't just eye candy.
I always have this with me, just in case.
Okay, I get it. I have bad teeth.
No, Austin. The floss is to swing ourselves onto the ledge.
Nor is she the only Austin Powers girl to make a kick-ass spy. Felicity Shagwell and Foxy Cleopatra are right up there with her.
'Cause I'm Foxy Cleopatra, and I'm a whole lot of woman.
Number 9. Carmen Cortez, Spy Kids franchise.
Never sent an adult to do a kid's job.
Carmen and her little brother Junie grow up without knowing that their parents are spies. But when their parents go missing, it's up to them to save the day. And Carmen definitely steps up to the role.
Our mom and dad, your brother, are his prisoners, and if we don't do something to help, something really bad's gonna happen to him.
Despite her youth, she fights, makes plans, and figures out how to defeat the enemy, and learns to work with her brother along the way. In the sequels, she continues to become an accomplished spy, going undercover, learning how to hack, and going on to train other spy kids after she grows up.
Who are you? Carmen Cortez, secret agent of the OSS.
Intelligent, confident, resourceful, a quick learner, and a natural leader, Carmen is an excellent spy no matter the situation she's thrust into.
Spy work? That's easy. Keeping a family together? That's difficult. And that's the mission worth fighting for.
Number 8. Bridget von Hammersmark, Inglorious Basterds.
I know this is a silly question before I ask it, but can you Americans speak any other language than English?
Bridget von Hammersmark is a glamorous, elegant German film star, maintaining her life of luxury and fame even during the deadliest war in history. She's also feeding information to the Allies and plotting to bring down the Nazis.
Der Führer is attending the premiere.
She meets the heroes, the titular bastards, to help them plan an attack, and is, not to put too fine a point on it, way more competent undercover than any of them.
Signori, questo è un vecchio amico mio, Colonnello Hans Landa della SS.
Buongiorno.
And her skills aren't limited to finding information and maintaining her cover. She's also perfectly capable of fighting her way out of danger. Most importantly, she's the one who came up with Operation Kino, the plan to assassinate a group of Nazi leaders, including Hitler, during a movie premiere. Number 7. Rachel Singer, The Debt.
Black belt in dressmaking.
I never argue with an armed woman.
Sorry.
In this intense psychological film about the legacy of the Holocaust, Rachel Singer is an undercover Mossad agent.
What were you doing there?
My husband is an industrial chemist.
Rachel is on a mission to capture a Nazi war criminal who performed medical experiments on Jews during the Second World War.
A man whose sadistic experiments left thousands disfigured or dead.
In 1965, Rachel goes undercover with 2 other agents, and though she manages to sedate her target and take him prisoner, he escapes. Rachel and her partners, however, decide to lie and pretend they kill him, leading them to become national heroes, and Rachel spends the next 30 years dealing with the consequences of that lie, while the war criminal goes free. Smart, strong, and skillful undercover, Rachel is not only an accomplished spy, but an incredibly nuanced and human character.
I thought I'd been punished already.
God doesn't plant car bombs.
Number 6. Ilsa Faust. Mission Impossible. Rogue Nation.
You have everything you need to find me.
Ilsa Faust is aptly named, because Ethan Hunt's deal with her seems Faustian. Early on, she arrives to torture him, but then ends up rescuing him, and that's just the beginning. Through the film, you never really know whose side she's on.
You sent me to do a job. I did it. Now you bring me in.
Is she here to help save the day, or did Ethan make a deal with the devil? Brave and brilliant, she can handle any amount of pressure, drive a motorcycle with the best of them, fool anyone she wants to fool, and fight like a ninja. She's also not afraid to go up against a man with a gun, armed only with a knife, and she knows how to use it too.
I have a way out. Interested?
Lead the way.
Number 5. Giacinta Jinx Johnson. Die Another Day.
Read this, bitch.
When we think of Bond girls, we often think of eye candy in unrealistic costumes. But Halle Berry's NSA agent Jinx Johnson is savvy, tough, and an exceptional spy.
Who sent you?
Your mama. And she told me to tell you she's really disappointed in you.
She teams up with James Bond to investigate the nefarious agent Zhao and his dealings with Gustav Graves, a diamond magnate. Her espionage skills include things like breaking and entering, using laser beams, and sword fighting. She's smooth and sharp undercover, and when things get rough, she definitely knows how to make a dramatic exit. All in all, Jinx more than keeps up with 007.
Magnificent view.
It is, isn't it?
Number 4. Susan Cooper. Spy. In this hilarious spy comedy, Susan Cooper, despite her impressive training, works a desk job providing support to James Bond-esque agent Bradley Fine.
Okay, I need you to go right and head down the tunnel. You've got one coming around to your right, and he's got a swarm behind him.
That's my girl.
Even though she qualifies as a full agent, the most excitement she ever sees is when the office has a bat infestation, in large part because she doesn't think she could do what Fine does.
I could never do what you do. Can you imagine me as a spy?
Oh my God. Out in the field.
Yeah.
With a gun.
What?
But when there's a nuclear bomb on the black market, Susan has to be the spy she never thought she could be, and no one else thought she could be either. From her amazing combat skills to her fantastic ability to adapt to a situation and maintain her cover, no matter how ridiculous, Susan is a phenomenal agent through and through.
Poor little pathetic Susan Coleman. Well, that's not my last name, so it's really not much of a burn, is it? Cooping. No.
Number 3. Natalie Cook, Dylan Sanders, and Alex Munday. Charlie's Angels.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
In the film based on the series of the same name, the 3 private investigators, or angels, need to find a missing software genius. They need to use their wits, espionage skills, and of course, advanced gadgets to infiltrate top security locales, gain information, and rescue Charlie's assistant Bosley.
Bosley is with the man who just tried to kill us. How does that make him safe?
Because he won't kill Bosley until he kills Charlie.
Kills Charlie?
The angels all have their own strengths and weaknesses, but as a team they are unstoppable, whether they're fighting bad guys in 4-inch heels or escaping from helicopters in the nick of time. Evidently, the films and the characters toy around with a lot of spy movie tropes, and they come out on top as 3 amazing private eyes.
I'm gonna go deal with Knox.
I'm gonna go bring our Bosley back.
Number 2. Evelyn Salt. Salt.
My name is Evelyn Salt.
Then you are a Russian spy?
In a role that was originally designed for Tom Cruise, Angelina Jolie stars as CIA agent Evelyn Salt, who is accused of being a Russian spy.
Well, maybe you can think of a way around that.
She escapes from custody to try to prove her innocence, with nothing but her wits, her speed, and her unbelievable fighting skills, and sometimes spider venom.
According to his doctors, President Medvedev mistaken death is attributed to a temporary paralysis from a toxin derived from spider venom.
Salt is an undeniable badass with a complex past and an unscrutable face, as well as a resourceful mind and an uncompromising moral compass.
But you needed somebody to take the blame.
I'm the patsy.
Throughout the film, she remains consistently unpredictable to both the audience and her enemies.
How many more like you are there?
Like me? None.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Max has no experience, and I don't want him as my partner.
Well, that is a sucker punch to the gonads.
Hi, Agent Lucy Wilde of the AVL. Oh, whoops. Sorry. You're gonna have to come with me.
Number 1, Natasha Romanoff / Black Widow, Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Let me put you on hold.
As a member of the spy agency S.H.I.E.L.D. and the superhero team The Avengers, Black Widow is quite naturally at the top of our list.
I got red in my ledger. I'd like to wipe it out.
Whether she's going undercover to help Tony Stark,
You're fired.
That's not up to you.
teaming up with Captain America to overcome corruption within S.H.I.E.L.D. itself, or joining the other Avengers to battle the Norse god Loki or the artificial intelligence Ultron, Black Widow is strong, fast, smart, and resourceful. She's an excellent liar and even better fighter, and what really makes her an amazing spy is her ability to get the information she needs and figure out how to use it.
I'm sorry. Did I step on your moment?
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite female spy in film?
What did you do to her? Machete's electro shotgun balls. Says long lasting, but I don't trust rappers.
For more exciting top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.